Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy this video, please like and share as this helps me grow my channel. And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or if you like the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached to this video. This is the card we're going to make today. This is from In the Pines stamp set. Now what I used is In the Pines, and then I used the stitch nested labels, and I used the biggest one, this one. Now it cuts out the white here, and what I did is I just laid this on top of my shaded spruce and drew around this just like a stencil, and then I cut it out so that I would have a backing for the image, that I would have a backing for the when I stamp this image, so it gives it some lift. It just kind of makes it look nicer with that on there. So I used shaded spruce, and this is Plaid Tidings, and the sizes will be in the description. And this is a piece of shaded spruce. It's only 1/2 inch wide, and this is left over from cutting this from the 6 inch. So then I just cut it in half, so I have 2 pieces. This is for the inside, and I think that, oh, and I've got some stuff here. I stamped the thank you so very much, because I cut around it so that it was shaped, and I wanted to get that done ahead so it didn't take as long for the video. And I pre-stamped this tree and cut it out, and then I have 2 pieces of ribbon. And that, I think, is all, so we can get started on this video. Once I get everything out of my way. Now, put this aside. And I think I'm going to work on this one first. Yeah, that's the right way. So I used shaded spruce because it's the same color as the back. And now this is basically a 2-step stamping. So I took the big tree and I stamped it in black. And I didn't have any of the stem on it. And then I just moved it over. And then I did it on this side too. Just like that. Now, what I did before was I stamped them all, but this will show you. Now, I stamp this one full strength, and then I go off on this one at 1/2 strength, there. So now I will put that away, and I will give myself a little bit more room. Now this is the tree I did here and in there, and then I did the same with this. Oopsie. Get these out of the way. See, I just dropped something. And then I moved it over so that you've got the shadow. So it's there and there. Now, if you've got something along there and you don't want that, you just take this upside down and put it there, and then you don't see any of the white showing through. Just like that. New ink pad. I've got to fix this. Okay, so I took my Seaside Spray. Get these out of the way. Then I got room to work. Now I want to do clouds, and I've got my blending brush, and then I just get some on, and I always do start at the side so that I don't get a glob, like a large dark spot. If you get the first little bit off, it's going to blend a lot better. And it doesn't look that dark, but when you take this off, you see how dark it is. And then you just move this one ever so gently, because you don't want the clouds formation exactly the same underneath, because that just doesn't happen in nature. Just like that. And then I'm going to, Saphira, turn that down, please. I'm doing a video. Turn it down. Just like that. Now, that was my granddaughter, sorry. She's watching a video. I take my Stampin' Write marker, black, and then I just make my birds. And you can make as many as you want. I think I'm going to make 5. But I always like to do an odd number because it just seems to have a better look to it. Well, that one wasn't very long. There. Just like that. Now, isn't that pretty? And then we'll put this aside and that aside. And we'll start assembling this part of the card. Ouch. Love my silicone mat. It helps me so much with not getting glue everywhere, because I'm good at that. Just like that. And then I take this they were all cut the same, and I decided that I wanted to put it in the middle of this one. So just like that. And now I'm bringing my longest piece of the, what's it called? Whoops, that's the wrong one. Braided linen trim. And you can put glue on the back, or you can do Scotch tape, and today I'm doing Scotch tape. And then you just scoot it over to get it in the center if it's not quite in the center. And I pre-did this and put dimensionals on it. Now I just have to take them off. That one did not come off. Flip this around. And then put this in the center. Oopsie. It's almost to the edge, basically. And I want to make sure it's straight with the plaid so that it doesn't have that woo in there. And this, I'm going to This is a fairly quick and simple card. Now you could spray this with your shimmer mist to give it a little bit of a lift. I forgot my card. There it is. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? Now what I'm going to do is I'm taking these dimensionals off from the tree that I stamped and pre-cut, and I'm putting it, yep, I am putting it right down here to the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. I'm putting it to the bottom of the shaded spruce, right like that. And I'm getting it all over me. And what I'm doing is I'm putting this as straight as I can and doing it up as far as I can and attaching it there and making sure it's straight. Just like that. Now I get my sequins. There. Now I'm going to put these away so that I don't dump them. And I'll get out my take your pick tool and my glue, and then I'm just going to put a dot of glue where I want them. And here again, I'm doing 3, which is an odd number. Just like that. Just gives it a little bit of a lift. Oh, there's something there. And now I have to, what, scissors. Well, there's my ribbon scissors. And I just have to lift that up and pull this. There it is again. It did not want to leave me. I must be magnetic. There, and you pull it tight And then this braided trim opens up, which is really cool. Just like that, and I will cut the extra off. And it just kind of frays a little bit. Just like that. Oops, it's still not really wide in the center there. There. I hope you guys are enjoying this cold weather because it is cool out there. I don't know if we're going to have snow for Christmas. I hope so. That would be nice. Just like that. Now I will do the envelope. Well, I've already done that one, silly. And I did this. There's my ink. Actually, if I put this stuff away, it just makes it easier for me. But why make it easier? There. I have a little space to work. I need my piercing mat, but I did not get it out today. You use your piercing mat. Gets a much better image. Put everything away so it's not on my desk and no one can remove it, so I lose it and then I forget about it when I go to do my video. Silly me. Oh well. You understand. You know what I mean. Just like that. There. And there's the card we did. I hope you enjoy that. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you joining me today, and you have a wonderful evening. Oh, wait a minute. Forget that. I have got to do the center. I forgot to do the center. Oh my goodness. That was not very smart. Put my glue on. Just like that. We have two individual stripes, so it's symmetrical, balanced. Yay. Glad I noticed that. My goodness. There. Isn't that pretty? I love that. I love the look of it. I love plaid. I'm so disappointed that this Plaid Tidings designer series paper has been discontinued because it is gorgeous. And I wished it would continue. Just like that. And then you can stamp any sentiment in the center that you want, and your card is done. There. Now, thank you for joining me. You have a wonderful time of this time of year. Enjoy the the season, I know we are, as a family, really enjoying spending time together, making cookies, doing whatever as a family. Thank you so much. Bye for now.